So this is my party. Let's all have fun then, shall we? Who is around? Hey, to you too. What do we got? Here's Octavia. Actually, let's zoom in. Yep, there's those two. That's a guard. That's a dude over there. Some people that don't matter. Oh, and Tristan. Some guests. Mary. A lot of guests. Don't know who you are. A lot of guests. Can't see over there anymore.
The dangers don't frighten me.
What dangers? Undercooked shrimp? It's a party. Let's see. I guess... What, do I just talk with people? I don't like talking with people. I'm not a social person. Oh, this party is the worst thing that could have happened to me. Alright, well, how about we start with our party? They call this a feast. I don't show some real festivities if you'd let me. Oh, hello. Pour up to the brim so that, oh, I must be drunk. Can't remember what she was doing. Miri, right size and strong, with the appearance, barely a mouthful. People are not just celebrating, seems our feats have given them a new hope or something or other. That's a lot of pigs. Alright, so we're not actually talking with people. I would assume if we click on someone and there's actual text, like now, there we go. An older man with full sideburns looks at you with interest through a golden eyeglass. Well now, if it isn't the hero of the festivities, the protege of my dear Jamandi. You pulled this all off quite cleverly, I confess. I wasn't convinced your what is that? Enterprise. A thing I've realized is that the text is a little small. That, or I don't have the screen big enough. I'm not windowed, but nevertheless, or not windowed, full screen, but nevertheless, your enterprise would succeed. I never bet a bottle on my best Pretaxian wine against you, but I'm happy to admit I was wrong. The Alderi have always been adept at finding new talent. I don't believe we've been introduced. So it would seem I am this dude, Lord Mayor of Restov. I rule this town and the adjacent lands. As your northern neighbor, I hope we can look forward to the long-term fulfillment of friendship. Alright. So you rule Restov, and what about the Aldori? Alright. The policies seem complex and incomprehensible to many. Here, in this part of Rusland, the spirit of northern freedom still lives. We are loyal to the throne, of course. May the gods prolong the life of His Highness. But here, far from the dominions of the great house, we have our own ways of life. It is especially important now, after certain events that I probably don't need to name. The Aldori Sword Lords used to rule Rostland. They're still the largest landowners and main military force of the region, but it's not for nothing that Rostov is called a free city. We're proud to choose the Lord Mayor from among the citizens, considered not by their lineage, but by their own merits. Oh, okay, so actual voting stuff. Yeah. What kind of events are we talking about? gives you a patronizing smile. Why, an aspiring politician needs to be well informed. I'm talking, of course, about the disappearance of the ruling house Regovia. Or Regarvia. Regarvia. That's how it's pronounced? Regarvia? Former ruling house. Founded by the Denizens. Daughter, members of the House Bit Royal. With sword and flame. Okay. Can you imagine it? Old man Chorrel conquering our lands 2 centuries ago. It would be a shameless lie to say that nobody wished his royal house could just disappear into the air. But once that exact thing happened, turned out nobody was really for it. Poof! All over the country, every member of the royal house disappeared without a trace. Nobody knows what happened. It is a mystery, but a mystery pregnant with opportunity for everyone. Well, take some plan B and you'll be fine. That's gonna come up later. I can definitely say that. Nice to meet you. Goodbye. Please wait a moment. Your young barony will need resources to establish itself, and from what I've been told, you're somewhat in need of financial assistance. I could organize and supply everything you need for the construction and spread out the cost on extremely favorable terms. Ooh. Well, let's see here. I could immediately procure, let's say, 500 cartloads of building supplies. I'm sure that would give you a good start. In exchange, I would ask a small favor. Until you pay the debt in full, you simply assume the obligations of contracting building services through Restoff's Builder's Guide. Yeah, I guess that sounds fine. I'll learn what these words mean later. Then it's a deal. I'll get everything in order right away and schedule delivery immediately. You feel mutual. The feelings are mutual, I assured you. I look forward to hearing you from your dazzling success soon. Well, okay then. And here's your
It's still too early
Lord.
for the official proceedings. Go, speak with the guests.
Oh. Historical day. Alright, well, I guess we just have to talk with people. Who are you? Oh, another one. And a handsome man with a weary, weather-beaten face grasps your hand tightly in this rough, calloused? Calloused! That's how you spell calloused? Palms. Unlike the rest of the guests in their festive clothes, he wears a simple robe. The only luxury you see on him is a holy symbol of Eratisil. Old Deadeye. The stag god guy. Made of solid gold. The other guests look at him with respect, some bordering on awe. Congratulations on your victory, he says in a deep voice. Oh, I'll try. Allow me to introduce myself. I am a keg. High Priest of Eratisil, the windowsill, in Restov. Okay. Ooh. Let's see here. Do many people in Restov venerate, right? You're dressed surprisingly simple. A diplomacy 18. Bringing law into the stolen lands is a difficult endeavor. I'd be grateful for your help if you could spare. Ooh, people look... Now this is tricky. Now this is actually a very interesting, surprisingly interesting thing here, because if I ask for his help, it looks like people, care about what he says, but... I might have to really play up the whole, that specific religion in the future if he is going to be helping out. I'll try diplomacy. Succeed, because I'm great with my tongue. This is a truly noble undertaking. I believe your community will be able to provide you with reasonable assistance. We will help you construct a shrine in your capital free of charge. You know what? I'll take it. It was an honor to meet you. I will absolutely take free shit. Hello, Miss Guest. So it was you who dealt with the Stag Lord. Allow me to shake your hand. Victory, to freedom, bottoms up. Try the eclairs. They're delicious. You have eclairs in Pathfinder? Guests, whatever this guy is. Just gonna go to the named people and be like, hey, this might start something. The man's gorgeous clothes hide rippling muscles beneath them. He looks past your ear, obviously bored. Baron Hannes Drelve, someone with a V. He says offhandedly, emphasizing the word Baron. Oh, so am I, you fuck. And you must be the Stag Lord Butcher. I'm sorry, I quite forgot your name, but you took out the Stag Lord and his gang, and the Sword Lord Jamandi is granting you permission to take this place, right? Well, congratulations. My lands lie to the west of yours. I suppose we're neighbors now. Yes, I defeated the Stag Lord. Pray tell, what did you do to deserve your domain? Fine, we'll go into that. A smirk appears on the Baron's face. Oh, good. I actually made a good impression, maybe. I don't need to deserve or prove anything. Countless generations of my glorious ancestors have done so for me. All right, Nepo baby, got it. If I had a slightly bigger army, Sword Lord Jamandi would have simply given all the Stag Lords simply given all of Stag Lords to me. Oh, the stolen lands. Fucking dyslexia. Alas, I don't have so many soldiers at my disposal, so she had to urgently make barons of the likes of you and Varn. Oh, he's an asshole, but it sounds like he doesn't have that big of an army. If I can get a big enough army, I might just take his shit. So, you have no army and no special merits. You were just given land for being pretty. I'm not gonna go that far. Alright, I'm just gonna say goodbye for now. I'm not gonna piss off my neighbors. Feast in times of pestilence. A luxurious attempt to sink into whatever, you're being a Debbie Downer as usual.
I'll share my path.
Are you anybody? Ooh, you're a pictured person. A handsome, well-dressed young man is about 17 years old, looks at you with polite smile. Yes, exactly. So, you're the famous slayer of the Stag Lord's gang, soon to be a baroness. Pleased to make your acquaintance. My name is Lander. That's not suspicious at all. No last name, no title. Well, let's just say I'm here I'm here under, so nobody should know who I am. Under my circumstances, it's wise to keep one's lineage to oneself. Truth be told, it's precisely what I wanted to speak to you about. You see, I am an heir to one of somebody's noble house. I won't say which, but believe me, a newly appointed baroness with no connections would do well to have a friend like me. I travel the country in secret without servants, so I can see it for myself. Not from a carriage window, but face to face with the people. Smart man! My family would never approve, of course, but then I never asked. I need to know, Brevoy, if I'm going, or whatever, is it? No, it's Brevoy, or Brevel, whatever. I'm going to rule a part of it someday. Honestly, smart lad. Exactly, yes. I know Jamandi wants to impose her stepson on you as an emissary. Refuse. Take me instead. Don't look at my age. While they may have trained this half-orc to swing a sword, I've been trained to rule since I was a child. I'll be of far greater use to you, both now and in the future, after I have a firm position in my family. That... oh god, okay, now the political dealings are actually taking place. Interesting, well, I don't have to say now. Are you from Restovic nobility? Tell me once what you want from me. Tell me again what you're doing here. Are you from Restovic nobility? Oh no, I'm not from here. I'm just visiting. You could say I wanted to see for myself the heroes who managed to conquer the frontier lands. And the Lord Mayor was kind enough to invite me to this wonderful party. You're Prataxian. That's probably why you don't want to... Okay. I'll consider it. I'm not gonna go with you. But I understand your secrecy. I think I'll stick to no with you, but we'll figure it out later. Do I go talk with you next? Yes, I do.
How do you like our little gathering? I hope you've made some useful connections. Shall we move on to the official proceedings?
Alright. I am, let's see. I'm ready for the ceremony. I'll take... Yeah, before we... Before we begin, I'd like to talk about the envoy I'll be taking with me.
My apprentice, Casil Aldori, will go with you, won't he?
Yes. Yeah.
Whatever you choose, I won't argue. But you must choose your inner circle with the utmost care.
Yeah, that's why I'm choosing your stepson. I thought... Here's the thing. I thought I would at least be able to tell her that this guy offered, instead of just being like, choose him. Alright. Simple enough. I am ready for the ceremony. King me.
Excellent.
Or knight
Stand
me.
here.
Something's gonna happen, right?
Lords and ladies, today we are here to honor 3 brave people who have done the impossible. They've tamed the stolen lands.
3?
Baron Hannes Drelev, the new master of Glenabon, Captain Maegor Varn, the conqueror of Dunsword, and finally, the tamer of the Shrike Hills, who put an end to the atrocities of the Stag Lord's bandits.
I love that it's just chill.
On behalf of the people of the free city of Restov, I confer upon you this noble title. Rise, your grace.
Yay. Oh, alright then. It was just an eventful party. I guess because I haven't leveled up the rest of my group. That's probably why.
Victory. The Stag Lord's dead.
Oh, look,
and
it's
the
his head.
capital of the new barony has been built in place of his fort. That was how the long and challenging taming of the stolen lands began.
Yeah, it was long and challenging. I'll agree to that. Oh shit, we have a road now. Infrastructure for the win! Welcome, Your Grace. How much time has passed? Welcome, Your Grace. He salutes you. You can see a bit anxious, but it seems he'd rehearsed this speech many times. Excuse me. Let me once again congratulate you on your victory and your new title. Lady Jamandi transferred me here. I am at your disposal. I'm not one to bestow honors, but I want to know. I'm glad to serve you. Yeah, the other one wouldn't have been great. I'm here to welcome you on behalf of your new capital's citizens. The Stag Lord's former stronghold will soon be a thriving city. Word travels fast, and the first settlers have already arrived. Ooh, getting on the ground early. Nice. Real ambitious folk. With new ones approaching as we speak. While you were visiting Restov, much has been done here, clearly. Well, you know what? I just realized, it's like, how long does it take to make a normal, like, non-concrete road? Yes, but the fact that magic exists, you could have, like, a small druid infrastructure team just using stone shape or stuff to just level plains, level the ground, and do, like, plumbing and stuff. That would... Oh, no. Now I have a character idea for a druid, like, a druid engineer. Just like, well, you got this mountain here. We're gonna have to level that out to get the castle going. I'll get my buddies to get the survey equipment. It makes me laugh, at least. That's great. Much has been done here. Your benefactors, the Eldori, invested a great deal of resources. Yes! In rebuilding the city, I stand ready to answer your questions and to show you around the most important things. My question is, how much money did it actually cost? Because I want the treasury to at least exist for more than a week in the positives. The main question is, where can I get a drink or 3? Now, I already had a party. I'm fine. Where are my companions? Good choice. Are there any citizens I should know about? What is the mood here? I'm ready to look around. Are there any citizens I should know about? Our old acquaintances, Jod, is right here. The clerics normally don't like cities much, but he's eager to serve you. Okay, we'll have him a bit more in the woods then. He doesn't have to be in the center of town. It's fine. Also, the emissary is here waiting for you in the throne room. There is also this curious matter. An elf has paid us a visit. Oh, a blind elf. Is that a companion that does blind fighting? That's a scary thought. Desna only knows how he God only knows how he managed to get here. Well, he could just be seeing through a companion's eyes like a bonded companion thing. There are ways in a magical world. He seems a peaceful, even pleasant fellow, though naturally a little odd, so I let him stay a while. It's up to you to decide what to do with him now. That's about it. What's the mood of the people? I must admit, I've never seen anything like that my whole life. A city, a whole baron, born right in front of our eyes. People sense the movement. People sense the moment, and today we're feeling proud. As a rule, I'm not too cheerful or chatty. I'd normally feel out place among all the rejoicing, but today is just one of those days. Alright. Yeah, my companion... I'm not their mother. I'll find them later. Alright. Lead the way. I'll have to check a map to see what's going on. Hi. Yes. No, that's fine. He didn't bow. Off with his head. New subjects. We're selecting a style to build our house. It's wet near the lake and windy up here in the hill. A fine place to throw garbage at your neighbors. Heads though. Ouch. It's a good thing to get rid of those monsters and bandits, Your Grace. Yes, no, I'm working on some things. I know there are a couple places I can grab. Do you recognize this place, Your Grace? This is where the Stag Lord's fortress walls used to be. Now that it's not that it saved him in the end. Well, I mean, it did alert him to the fact that I was around. But no, I did not. Your workers did a fine job turning this bandit den into a heart of the town. Oh, so is his place that I looted mine now? The heart of every town is its main square. We plan to hold street festivals and fairs here. Ooh, look, we already have our first vendors. I like fairs and festivals. We can get cotton candy. Evening, sir. If you turn to the right for the square, you'll end up straight in our tavern. Okay, tavern. Well, I got a map. I'll figure it out. Don't worry. The tavern's ale is blessed by someone. Oh, Caden Kaled himself? Oh, I swear. The lady who owns it as a gem. Oh, God. Alright, that's okay. So all this nonsense will accept all parts about breathing fire. All barons can breathe fire. Trust me. No, personally, I cannot yet breathe fire. Welcome, Your Grace. Glad to serve you. Yeah, Caden, whatever, is one of the few gods I actually know about. Very fascinating. Your Grace. Oh, I completely missed what you just said. Oh, my companions are out here. There's an here's an observation platform. I hope one day your capital will grow large enough that we won't be able to see it in its full extent from this perch. Not a good idea, actually, because that would kind of fall upon, like, why Rome fell. The building in front of us is your residence. Yep, his old place. Oh, good, you took down the scaffolding. There was a lot of blood on that. And I'm glad the entangled vines got cut down. Welcome to your barony. You're about to make the unyielding stolen lands a prosperous kingdom. There's a long and arduous road ahead of you. You and your advisors are going to deal with matters of national importance. Found and built up the sediment, seize and develop new regions. Oh yay, mine. Solve pressing problems and take advantage of good opportunities. Prosperous governor will be handsomely rewarded with support and donations from their subjects, promising alliances with other states. Okay, so I know that I've been having a lot of problems with this game up to this point. I'm not gonna say I enjoyed it fully. However, a lot of that probably has to do with low-level characters, just getting the ball rolling, not being properly in the full game. It did need the setup. So here, I know this is where the game actually starts, in quotes, getting good. I've talked with my friends, and they said, yeah, the early game isn't the best, so I'm glad it's not just me. But this is where they better put the money where the mouth is and make this game, like, work. Because if I get to puppet a government here and then go out and do stuff and then, you know, actually be a baron, this could be a very unique experience with a CRPG, or game in general. So, I am hopefully, from this point forward, looking forward to seeing where this all goes. It could blow up in my face completely, but we will see. So now, we've reached the main chamber. This is the throne room where you'll hold court and receive visitors. Off with their heads! Off with their heads! Sorry, shouldn't I not chant that? Let me draw your attention to the large map depicting your barony and its surroundings. We'll mark all the important scout spots. Another news worthy of your grace's attention. Is this where I can actually... Can I mark the map now? Was it just an early game, like, thing, but now that I have this table, I can actually put down notes? I mean, we should have been able to do that in the first place, but okay, you implemented it, maybe. And here's the dude. Greetings, your grace. The ward gives you a polite bow. It was a pleasure to meet you at the Restov reception. On behalf of our allies and benefactors, the Eldori Sword Lords, I'd like to offer you some advice. Okay. Barony effects. Community +6, loyalty +6, military +3. Oh god. Economy +3, divine +3, arcane, stability. Okay. So I'm kind of familiar with this system. This could... Okay. So we want all of these to be in the positives, yet if certain ones kind of go higher than others. So I could, theoretically, make this into a town, or a barony kingdom, specializing in something, instead of just kind of making a wide net. So we could go very militaristic, we could go very religious. I don't think we're going to go very religious, because again, it doesn't really fit the themes of what we're going for here. Arcane is good. Stability is probably something to do with crime. I will say, I think I want to lean towards economy and arcane. I think those are the two, well, keeping a good military, obviously, but I think economy and arcane are going to be my focuses. But I think at the moment, economy is probably the biggest thing, because if we don't have a good economy, then the place won't exactly thrive. So we'll figure it out. New events. Trade agreement with someone. Agreement with another someone. Someone's offer. Pillage the Temple of the Elk or rebuild the Temple of the Elk. Okay, see, that I definitely have to not pillage because I have the backing of that other religious dude whose literal god is an elk. Or deer something. So, rebuilding is probably the way forward. Alright, difficulty levels, level of your barony. You may change the difficulty level of your barony at any time or set it automatic. If you set it automatic, you won't have to deal with most government decisions. They'll be taken care of automatically, and your barony will never fail. Ooh! However, this will also prevent you from unlocking any governance-related achievements. Okay, well, obviously, I am going to make sure the game... I'm going to run this kingdom. What happens if I run this into the ground? Will I just have a game over? So if I don't properly take care of this place, the game will just end? That's an interesting predicament that would put me in, but we'll see what happens. I'm not going to... obviously, I'm not going to shoot for it. We're going to try and make this place float just above water, but you can solve most of your barony's problems by granting appointments to the right people, responsible people. But certain state businesses will demand my personal attention, as will the visits of especially important guests. Reports of such outstanding events will be marked on your map. You can also check it while considering your plans. Alright, so that's all the stuff. Alright, according to the ancient traditions of Breva, whatever the place, and most of the River Kingdom, rulers address affairs of state and receive visitors from the beginning of the month. Oh, we're doing proper calendar stuff here. Oh. My advice to you is to maintain this tradition and regularly visit your capital when needed. Oh, so I can go out, but go out and do stuff, but as long as I'm here at the beginning of the month to, like, run shit, it should be fun. Okay. That makes sense for an adventure path kind of stuff. This tradition visit. The first thing you should do as a ruler is assign loyal people to all the important positions in your barony. That is going to be interesting to know. Your clerics, Jod and Tristan, were the first to seek an audience. I won't distract you further, and I'll leave you to consider. Once again, my congratulations. May your rule be long and prosperous. Hell yeah, my ruler's long. Oh. Okay. Well, obviously I'm going to let whoever wants to be a like, if you want your religion in the city, sure, go for it. As long as you don't murder people in, like, cult activities, I'll be okay with it. I'm looking at you, Queen of Fly, Scythe Wielder. I see you. Your Grace, allow me to congratulate you on receiving the title of Baroness. I am confident that you will be able to bring order to these troubled lands. He stumbles slightly, though, to be honest, that it really isn't exactly what we wanted to speak to you about. Tristan and I have been taking a great deal... talking a great deal about what happened to the Temple of the Elk. It doesn't all make sense to us yet, but one thing is clear, there's a powerful curse at work. It corrupts the very essence of that sacred place, steeping it with putrescence. Words. I am disgusted with whoever could do this. And now, there is a new woe. Tristan and I believe the curse did not simply disappear of its own accord. There is a place near the capital rumored by the locals to be cursed. Tristan and I visited the dreadful place, and we felt the same presence as the Temple of the Elk. Okay, where is it, and what is it? There is a bald hilltop not far from here, to the north of the capital. Its crown is entirely barren of life. It's not the thing with the hanging tree, was it? Or the tree that looked like it was going to strangle me? Good thing I didn't take care of it then. The locals believe that rituals glorifying the dark gods have been held there back in ancient times. There is no longer any trace of such rituals, but the air is still fucking creepy in there. The place is like a rotting wound, closed but not healed. And this wound will undoubtedly open again. Tristan and I felt something approaching, something ominous. The curse will soon return. I'm gonna go there as soon as I can. I wonder if this is a timed quest. Ooh, that'd be great. I would be happy to accompany you, but I would not expect to see anything new there at present. Alright, we'll work on that. I agree with Tristan. We have been to this hilltop. It's barren, but filled with dense atmosphere. What do you suggest, then? The curse will grow in strength, and we predict it will reach the peak of its strength in about a month. Oh, great. I was saying timed. That's when we should visit the hilltop and resolve the issue. So we have a month, or about a month, to prep ourselves for something that could or could not happen. Okay. For now, we can only await and prepare. Okay, that sounds good. We beg your pardon, Your Grace, for intervening with you getting the grass of your barony. I'm sure you have even more pressing matters at hand. No, that's a big old curse scar on the land that's, like, next door to the capital. No, that's a pretty... Oh, God, we have so many menus now. That's a pretty big thing to take care of. Oh, God. The barony has 10 basic stats, each supervised by an advisor. Oh, God, there's a lot of stuff here. Stats increase if your governance is successful in decreases if events don't end well or other negative factors are placed on your way. Don't let your barony stats drop 0 or lower. This will cause your subjects to riot, and your state will begin to crumble. Each stat has certain milestones or ranks within them. Every 20 points in a stat will increase your rank. Rank 1 unlocks a corresponding advisor position for that stat. Further will be better upgrades and yada yadas. Governing your barony will require 1 advisor for each stat. You apply points. You may appoint your companions as well as some of the Stolen Land citizens. Oh god. Into these advisory positions. Each of the 10 positions has at least 3 characters who are qualified to hold it. Not all of these characters are willing to serve right away. Some of them will need to be convinced. Appointing others will require completing assignments and getting them, on my side. Every advisor acts on their own ideology. They have their own opinions on everything that happens in your domain. Therefore, you want to select characters who governors philosophy. So, okay, yeah, no, this actually has opened up real big. This is wide open. Every barony stat gains bonuses from specific abilities. The appointed advisor. The exact size of the bonus is indicated in the upper right corner and the advisory card. Only advisors may address the problems, opportunities, and sudden events that occur in your domain and require immediate attention. Don't leave these vacant. Oh god. Oh god. That's a lot of fucking pressure. I'm gonna be honest. This is a lot of pressure. Alright, settlement map. Click the capital icon to open the settlement map. Alright, we'll do that in a sec. I am terrible at naming things. But, I honestly haven't actually thought of a name for this place. However, something did just pop into my head. The fact that my name for me and my companion is Jack and Jill may be something to do with like a beanstalk or like a fairy tale thing. I like Beanstalk. Do I just go really stupid and name it Bean-topia? I kind of like that. I kind of like Bean-topia. It's so stupid. I love it. Welcome to Bean-topia! Right, I can move around here. So, alright. This is my section of land. And I can take more. I don't know what I'll take, but we'll work on that later. Let's first figure out the stuff that's in my land first. So we've got... So we've got projects. Trade agreement. Okay. First off, let's go to our advisors. Oh, religions. Okay. Oh, I need points. Declare the outskirts a part of your kingdom. Oh, that said regions. I thought that said religions. Economy. All right, let's go to advisors first. Regent. The regent ensures subjects' complaints and concerns are heard by the ruler and serve as a link between the baroness and the baron and the people. Okay. We'll do a few of this. Counselor deals with troubles of the common folk and helps settle land disputes and agricultural matters. This advisor ensures citizens remain loyal to the throne. The general is the highest rank officer in the army of the barony and is responsible for watching the borders and protecting the realm. I think I know who I'm going to put on that. Ooh. Not the people I thought was going to be there. Treasurer. Treasurer's duty is to keep the coffers of the barony full. There's nobody available for this fucking position. Okay, that's not great. No matter what deity he serves, the high priest strives to satisfy the spiritual need of all citizens. Ooh, Harem. Harem, I don't know if I want to do that with her. I mean, he's a little dour. Alright, the regent, subject complaints. Well, okay. Let's pick general. She favors the direct approach. With Amiri favors like straightforward. Not bad, but I don't think that will. I think she's going to be with me most of the time. So that, and she's a little brash. So no. Hot-headed and direct as well. I don't want someone that's hot-headed. I'm going to choose you. Always strives to help those in need. I'm gonna pick you for now. I would have actually preferred Valir, to be honest. It seems like she would actually be a very good choice for that. Can't do that. Head priest. I'm gonna go with Yod. I think despite him being a little lesser in the pluses, he's got the better approach. Counselor. Okay, Tristan cares for people over all other concerns. Fine. You are a counselor in my court. I do need no candidates are available for this position. Alright, now here's the big. Regent ensures subjects' complaints and concerns are heard by the ruler. So, Octavia always strives to solve problems peacefully, and Valeri strives to follow the letter of the law. Let's go Octavia, because the letter of the law is black and white. I prefer a gray approach. We are going to need... Oh, that's... Do you not? I might have more seats available later on then. Which would be really good to know. Alright, economy. What the fuck do we have here? Trade agreement. Your merchants will receive the right to establish a sizable trading post in the heart of the new thing. Each city in the barony gains extra 5 BP per week. Each town, and 1 BP for each village. Project cost, insufficient funds, 60 days to solve. I don't have the points for this. Where are my points? Oh, here they are. 450 BP. I got 32 BP a week. We want that BP per week going up, baby. So... Oh, okay, yeah, no, I see it. Relationship, arcane, stability, culture, and espionage. Ooh. I wonder how I'm going to put in there. Okay. Villages, towns, cities. Sounds good. Okay, Lord Mayor of Restov has offered 500 BP in financial assistance in exchange for your promise to work exclusively with Restov's Builders Guild. It's a generous offer, but who knows what consequences this would have for your barony. Oh. That's what he meant. So I can get some BP to spend, but I have to go through him only. High Priest from the Rostov, strong interest in spreading the Stag God's faith across the region. He is eager to build a shrine dedicated to the land, but has his own expense. Accept his offer. Oh wait, no, what? He's eager to build a shrine dedicated to the Stag Lady on your lands, but at his own expense. Accept his offer, and you wish to gain a useful ally and a place to worship. Yeah, no, that's just free. That's just free money right there. Pillage the Temple of the Elk. Plunder the Temple of the Elk and rob it of all remaining treasure. But not terribly lot of BP. Prevents future restoration of the temple. No, we're not doing that. I want restore the Temple of the Elk to its former glory, making it the center of the place's worship in all the surrounding areas. Unlock a special religious upgrade. Prevents the pillaging. He's already working on that. This costs 2 months. And divine. Well, I'm not plundering it. But we'll work on... We'll see what happens in the next thing, because he's gonna... Oh, it's not even up there anymore. Yeah, he's only gonna be there for 7 days. So he's gonna be there for a week. That's fine. Ooh, map got big. Oh, I like the little shine that comes over. Other, what do we got? We got curses, trading, economy, rank up, projects, and events. Okay. So the trade agreement here, I don't have enough BPs. I do want this, though. If I take the offer of that's only going to be 500 BP. So that'll get me another third of the way there. About. What advisor did... No. I think that's going to be it. I'm not going to take the deal just yet. I want to see how we gain resources. Of course, he's the one everyone looks at.
How may I serve you, your grace?
I need the help of a cleric. What service do you offer? Tell me about yourself. No, I'm good. Thank you. I am fatigued. Your grace. Alright, let's... Tavia, Tristan, you... Oh, you. Let's see. Just a moment. How should I put this? Oh, I know. Oh, hi. Tell me about the tax. Tell me about the book you're writing. What is there to tell? You've seen some of my rough drafts already, haven't you? It's a book about you and your adventures. I'm writing the whole truth, just as it happened. Well, the whole artistic truth, you know. No glory, no story. Why are you writing it? What's the point? No offense, but your command of language is not that good. Your book full of I haven't even read it. So what kind of character am I? How do you feel about me reading your work in progress? Let's ask something. Okay, so what kind of character am I? In books, everything is simple. There are the heroes, and those are the villains. In life, of course, it's completely different. You have to make difficult decisions, and I don't always agree with you, but that's what makes you a complex, multifaceted character. Sometimes you follow the rules, and sometimes you make it up on your own. Yeah. Your actions are hard to predict. It's what makes you interesting to read about. Alright, let's go something else. What's the ring thing? Leave and do not return. I don't want to see you ever again. Oh, I can literally banish people. Just don't leave without me, okay? Well, you're not in the party, so okay. Is there a map here? Ooh, there's personal chambers map. Let's go to my personal chambers. Take a nap. Ooh, look at the bed. It's a good-looking bed. What do we got here? What's in the chest? What's in the box? Ah, yeah, storage box. Personal stash. Alright, I can put some stuff in here. Is that a good time? No, it's a bastard sword. I can put some stuff in there. What is that? That's just a flail. I'll take it. Alright, let's sleep, because I am fatigued. Big party. Everyone takes a nap. Alright. Bean-topia. So, nothing new has happened. Don't need to worry about that. Let's go outside and take a look. Why does that guy say... Why does it say storyteller? Oh, he's the blind guy. The man standing before you resembles an elf, but a very old one. His face is wrinkled, and his beard is as white as mountain snow. The man seems to be completely blind. The old man stares past you with unseeing eyes. He seems to be consumed in his thoughts. He mutters a soft melody, swaying back and forth slightly to his rhythm. The man shudders briefly and stops singing. His mouth opens and closes a few times, bringing to mind a fish brought ashore. Who is there? Is that you, Your Grace? Alright. Will you trade with me? Need wise advisor. Who are you? I'm an elf from someplace. My name is not important. I am the storyteller, collector of stories. I collect unknown legends of ancient times. He smiles, but doesn't seem to direct it towards you. Long ago, I was a smith, and the fire of the forge has burned out my eyes, but I am grateful for it. If I could see, I would yet forge suits of armor for the guards. Instead, I have stepped on the path of an adventurer and gathered an gatherer of ancient legends. Many people are long dead, their homes crumbled to dust, and their bodies turned to ash. Only legends can still tell us their triumphs and defeats, their joys and fears. It would be so interesting to hear the stories told about us after our demise. You know, there's a bard right over there that loves writing books. You should probably go talk to her. I've always been drawn to the Stolen Lands, where countless expeditions, armies, and even kingdoms have met their untimely end. When I learned of a new barony being founded at the heart of these lands, I knew I wanted to be part of its story, so I made the journey here. Are you really an elf? Do other elves age like you have? I mean, if he's an old elf, he's been along for a while, unless he's a half-elf, but... alright. Would you care to trade stories with me? I need a wise advisor. Would you like to serve? Thank you for your words. I am unlikely to be able to interpret the intricacies of the political world or the affairs of the treasury, but my advice regarding the magic of the arts would be useful to ruler. Oh, okay. Sounds good. Just a guy showing up saying, like, yeah, we're good. Oh, is that 2 map and then 2 worlds? Good to know. So, let's take a look at the place that I rule over, shall we?
Hello, my savior.
Oh, you! Hi there.
You asked if we'd meet again. And here I am. I see your fate has changed since last we met. Now you are the ruler who will determine the destiny of these lands. I am their living heart, the whisper of the wind, the strength of rivers, the luxuriant growth of the meadows. Do you wish to touch this power? I will show you a place where we can finally meet in flesh, you and I. Deep in the woods, there is an old mossy ruins long abandoned, nearly swallowed by the thicket. There is an old tree growing among the stones in the yard, which I remember as a seed. A shadow under its green crown I call my verdant chambers. Visit me there, my lady, and come alone. A nymph's reward awaits you.
In her verdant chambers. Hell yeah. I don't need any reward. Seeing you is the best reward for me. Oh, I wish to ask you something. I was happy to help. I'll see you soon. I hope I will I hope I will be well rewarded for my efforts. I did save you along with all your precious flowers and bushes. I don't have time to wander. Oh, yeah, I'll be happy to... I was happy to help. I will see you, probably within the month.
So long. I will await you there, as the ground waits for spring under the heavy winter snow.
Wow, she is just fucking horny as all hell. Alright, let's take a look. Oh, it even shows me some people around. It's good to know. Alright. Tibby and you. What do we got? Into a house. Into a house. Exits. To the throne room. Alright, it's not... I mean, it's not huge.
How
Can I go
cute!
Can I go just into a house and loot people? My regards. Oh wow, this place is fucking tiny. Let's see. Oh, and this is the bar, correct? It's a little small, but honestly, it's fine. It'll do for... Oh, maybe it's not a... Might actually be someone's house. I'm an adventurer, though, so I can take anything I want, right? Sure.